Good afternoon. I'm Robby Wilson, the founder of Wilson History and Research Center in Little Rock, Arkansas. And I'm here today to introduce to you one of the most exciting events that our organization has gone through in quite some time. No doubt you're familiar with our headpiece of the week. Well, we've decided to take the headpiece of the week and go just a little bit farther. In addition to the excellent research which accompanies the headpiece of the week, we're going to explain to you on video about that headpiece, what that headpiece meant, and why we selected it rather than another headpiece. We have thousands of pieces here at the Wilson History and Research Center. Some of them cost a great deal of money. Some of them cost nothing at all. However, all of them are worthy from time to time of special attention. This week's headpiece is an M42. This particular M42 is a German M42. As you can tell, it is a relic. The relic itself bears no inscription as to who made it, when it was made, or how it was used. So we can only extrapolate a few things. First of all, it was dug. It is not a normal type of relic. It was dug from a grave. Second, it has a mortar shell embedded in the top. Now, this is not a parlor trick. This is a mortar shell that has fused itself directly into the metal. And it probably happened at a time that it was being worn. Now let me tell you a little bit more about this piece. This to me is, of all the thousands of pieces we have, is probably one of the very most interesting pieces. World War I started because the Archduke of Austria, Archduke Ferdinand, was killed in an assassination. The Archduke lived in a beautiful palace, and that palace, after World War I and subsequent to the Weimar Republic, became a museum for the Third Reich. And in that museum were all kinds of things about World War I and things about the Austro-Hungarian Empire. One thing that wasn't there was this helmet. This helmet, however, was found there. The story as it goes, and the reason why we own it, is that it is evidence of the very last of the great fights of World War II. Shortly toward the end of World War II, 5 separate nations were represented in a firefight. Over 3,000 soldiers. The fighting was brutal, and every single soldier died. This is an indication of how brutal the fighting was. The warriors who participated in that firefight were young men, children of countries who no longer exist. And the idea that this came from a grave, no matter how abhorring such an idea is the kind of idea that Wilson History and Research Center hopes to call your attention to. War, in all of its pageantry, in all of its excitement, is the most horrible thing on earth. We're proud to have this M42 at Wilson History and Research Center. We invite you to come see us. We invite you to come research this. And most of all, we invite you to participate with us in the great changes that are about to take place at the Wilson History and Research Center. I'm Robby Wilson. Thanks for watching.